Rev up your engines! Today I'm going to talk about why not to buy Optima car batteries. Unless you have a time machine, you can go back into the past when they made them well. Originally, they were designed and built in the United States, and they were very interesting technology. Now, technically, an Optima battery is a spiral cell absorbed glass mat battery. Yeah, quite a mouthful. So it's not a regular flooded battery like I have in my car, where the lead plates inside are flooded with electrolyte of the battery solution, and it's not a pure gel battery like those batteries that people use in their house burglar alarms that look like small car batteries and they have a gel inside. They don't have any kind of vents in them, so they can be placed at any angle. You don't have to worry about the liquid leaking out of them, and the vibration doesn't bother them that much. That's why motorcycles often use these gel batteries. Now, in the Optima spiral cell battery, turns out that that's the most efficient use of space. Like the snails have a spiral cell. And when you combine the spiral efficiency with the use of absorbed glass mat, they can be very efficient batteries. The absorbed glass mat ones were first made for aircraft in the United States. So the absorbed glass mat system was great for military aircraft. Now Optima, they took that technology, they use 99.99% pure lead, which is a much higher quality than most plain old flooded batteries have. So here's Scotty singing the praises of the technology behind these Optima batteries, but why am I telling you not to buy them today? Well, here's why. Because the original Optima batteries, they were actually excellent batteries. I had customers who bought them. Now, it wasn't all that many because they are much more expensive than regular batteries. But you go back to the late 90s and the early 2000s, they were making very good batteries that could last a really long time and have a lot of power. But these batteries were all made in the United States. In the year 2000, Johnson Controls, big company, they bought them out and immediately started to make a factory in Mexico to produce these batteries. Well, they told the American workers that they couldn't supply enough batteries, so they were going to have a factory in Mexico that was going to sell batteries just to Europe. Ha ha ha, like they tell the truth to their workers. And then in 2009, a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, they told all the workers, we're shutting the American plant down and we're only going to be making them in Mexico. Consequently, the U.S. factory was shut in the year 2009. And more than ironically, that's when I discovered that these batteries, their quality had went, they were going bad way too fast. So I asked my other mechanic friends, hey, what do you think of these Optima batteries? They said the same thing. They said, hey, they used to be good, but they're crap now. And I went to some auto parts stores and I talked to the commercial managers and they said the same thing. They said, we sold these and they used to last for years, but now a year or two later, they're all coming back as bad. Now you can believe whoever you want. There's lots of people on the internet that are touting how great these Optima batteries are, but here's a tip. Take a look here. My shirt says Scotty. That's me. If you see guys on the internet touting how great these Optima batteries are, and they're wearing shirts that say Optima on them, realize those are paid spokesmen that are being paid to tell you how great these batteries are. But the sad fact is, when they moved the production to Mexico, the quality went downhill. But the prices went up. You'd think, hey, it's cheaper to make them in Mexico? They're just doing more profit. Their red top battery, it lists for $237.99 on Amazon. Not a cheap battery. And the yellow top, the stronger battery, it lists for $276.99 on Amazon. At least of today. You might be watching this in the future. Who knows? Maybe it'll go up to $300-$400 a piece. So let's think this one over. They shut down the American factory. They moved all the production to Mexico, yet they keep raising their prices of the batteries. Can one think perhaps corporate greed has something to do with this? Now, if they would have moved to Mexico, kept the quality, and lowered the price, hey, I'd be all for buying these things. But I test stuff out. And when I find that a battery costs that kind of money, and you see in a year or two the things are going bad, why waste that kind of money? Now, I have to say, they have a 3-year free replacement warranty on these batteries. And I've had a few customers lately, hey, they've gotten free batteries, but you're paying all this money, you expect it to last a lot longer. AutoZone, their gold batteries, they come with a 3-year replacement warranty too, and they cost less than half of what these Optima batteries cost. And here's a kicker for you from the Optima website, OptimaBatteries.com. Optima batteries do not have a lifetime warranty. Warranty replacement batteries do not carry a new warranty. So yeah, if your first battery goes bad, within 3 years they give you a new one. But as they say, their warranty batteries do not have a new warranty on them. So if it goes bad in a year and a half, it goes your money flying out the window, you have to buy another battery. Seems that they know they're not all that well made either, and the replacement one doesn't come with a free 3-year replacement. They're covering their own heinies on that one. Now, if you don't listen to Scotty and buy one of these Optima batteries, realize they have a little bit different maintenance than regular batteries. This is a battery tender. It has a special thing for AGM charging on it, because if you have an Optima battery and it gets drained really low, many battery chargers won't charge it. They have special software and stuff inside them, so if it's really low, it thinks the battery's dead and it won't charge it at all. So you have to have a special charger to charge these things when they get really low. You can't just put in a regular old cheapy transformer charger. You need one that's smart, that knows how to charge one of these things. And if your battery needs to be tested, an Optima battery, you need special testing equipment. I've got this Midtronics tester, cost over $900. It can test them. But if you use a conventional old-fashioned tester, it will often say that this Optima battery is bad, when in fact it actually isn't bad. Now that testing is true for all absorbed glass matte type batteries, not just the Optima. Many cars these days come with absorbed glass matte batteries. They're not Optima, they're a different manufacturer. And those people, hey, go ahead and buy it from them. AutoZone absorbed glass matte batteries for people's Mercedes, and they work perfectly fine. But realize, if you do have a modern car that comes with an absorbed glass matte battery, you should only replace it with another absorbed glass matte battery, because the electrical system, the charging system of that car, it's set up for that. And if you use a different type of battery, I've seen serious problems occur. But personally, I would not replace it with an Optima battery. As far as I'm concerned, they're overpriced and their quality is poor. As the saying goes, there's many fish in the sea. Pick the one that you like. Just don't pick one because they spent a lot of money in advertising saying how great their product is, while they move their factory down to Mexico and lay off all their American workers, and then have the audacity of raising their prices even higher. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, that's not the American way. Or at least it didn't used to be the American way. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.